Hi, it's Adair Palmer here, and today we are talking about Facebook Insights. I'm going to take you into the back of the shop in my Hypnotherapy with Adair page and be looking at the insights, looking at how to read them, and what sorts of things that you can do to get the most out of your page once you have some things happening on your page. Now, I've got the alarm set for 6 minutes again, and it's we'll see how we go. I'll endeavour to make it a 6-minute one, but yeah, usually I think we're right for tonight. I'm just going to share my screen with you, and now we are looking at my page. Don't worry too much about the this up here. Will look different from yours, and it says Wayne Palmer up here. This is actually a business manager. Now, I used a business manager for when I was doing consulting work with not-for-profits, and it's still, there's a long story behind it, but it's now actually in Wayne's name, and you can ask me about it one day sometime. I did actually lose access to it to a not-for-profit, so we've had to go down a bit of an interesting path to get access back, because I lost my page for a while as well. Now I have it back. Now, that notification's coming up from Steve, so that's all good. What I wanted to share with you was insights. Now, when we go to our page, look at the top here, click on Insights. It's probably one of the most underutilized things on your page, and I don't know of any people that really go and spend any time here. This is where you're going to get all your information from. So when you're looking here, you can see it just pops up here, the page summary for the last 7 days. Now, I don't do a lot on this page. I do posting, but really my main page with a lot of interaction is the social media page at this point. This page I've probably spent the last 18 months building, and so this is a combination of consistent action and persistence over the last 18 months. So you can see from the 4th January till yesterday, there's only been 3 actions on my page. I've had 22 page likes, which means that that's extra 22 likes of people that are still seeing my stuff that I have no idea where they've come from, but that's where we go to the people and pages section. Remember one of the first videos I sent out, you go to settings, and then you go, it comes up general, then you go to people and pages. Those people I can go and send a message to and thank them for liking my page and start to establish the connection. I've had a total of 83 page views. The post engagements, now this is the reach, has been 438,000, over 438,000. The engagements have been 4,000. So you can see there's massive difference between this figure here, and this figure here, because these are not actions on my page, but they're all linked back to my page, which I think, and I'm drawing a bit of a bow here, but I think these end up as a result of this type of thing. So it's all in the back of the shop. It's all out there in cyberspace, and I don't know where it's gone or where people have shared it to. But it'll give you a snapshot of the types of reach that you're getting if you keep an eye on these. If you want more actions on your page, which is what I'd suggest that you're actually aiming for, is actions on your page. Now, with the other one, social media, for small business owners, I would have a lot more actions on my page because I actually participate in the programs that actually get people to take action on my page, and that's what bumps my insights up as well for that. So messages, 100%, whatever. The videos, I've had 9,912 video views. So video is really key. Now you can see here if you just scroll down, these are my 5 most recent posts, and you can see here, and when you look at your own page, you have a look and it says things like these. This is a video. The type of post here, it says it's a video, or if it's a photo, or if it's a link. And you can see here, by far the most engagement has been the video. So that's the 5 most recent posts. If I show all posts, this one here was one of those ones that I repurposed. So if you remember when I said the engagement, the downloading and re-uploading and sourcing, this was one of those ones that I did, was 19,000 engagement. The other thing I wanted to show you with this, and it's a little bit outside of the insights. Oh no, I won't, because I'm down to 1. Just remember, I've got 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, that where you go, where you can actually get likers to people who watch your videos and like it, you can just click on the post here and then scroll down here, and I've got 22 people who like this particular post, and Suzanne's already liked my page, but I can invite these people now to like my page. Now, if I do this sort of every so often, I don't do it a lot. Those 22 likes that I got this week were completely gratuitous. They were not from anybody who I had actually invited to like my page, or I don't think so. They might have been people who I invited to like my page from way back. I don't know. So it's just another thing that I can use to help increase the organic reach and exposure. So that's where if you're doing a video and you're getting some really good reach on your own posts, what I would suggest, if you're thinking about doing paid posts, look here first. Check your insights. Look at what is getting good organic reach, and that's just so. Even some of the things that you like, see, that's got 500 reach on it, and that's an original post for me. To see, I won't go through it, but what you can do is, that's like, okay, here, this one's an original one. I'm honoured and a privilege to MC at my friend Vanetta's book launch. That I put together, that video, that's had nearly 6,000 views. So if I was going to promote something, I would probably use that, because that's connected directly to me. So if I was going to do paid promotions, look for what's already getting good organic reach. That's a tip. The other thing I wanted to share with you, that's just going to go keep more. I know I was going to make it really quick, but what I want to share here was here you'll see are the times that people posts. Now at midnight, I found normally, and if you've got a audience that reaches through Australia and New Zealand, you probably find it looks a bit like a whale tail, like it goes down here to 6 a.m. and then it starts coming back up, and then it will come here. There's always been a bit of a dip here, but that seems to be more pronounced now, but there used to be a dip here before I started getting a global audience. But you can see here that there are people online that are looking at my page that is not necessarily in Australia, because it's between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. So have a look at your insights. I'd love to know. Let me know in the group if your insights actually have a bit of a dip here and then come up, and then it just looks like a bit of a whale. And I reckon here is why this peak here, if you look at that between 3 and 6 o'clock, so that's like 3-4:30, around 4 o'clock, I reckon that's when the mums are sitting in the car waiting at the school, although it is school holidays, so it just seems to be a little peak there around 4, so I'm not quite sure what that's about. Maybe it's people jumping on the bus and going on the way home. What the other thing you can do from your insights page is to, if I can find it, watch pages, page views, actions on page video people. Maybe it's this one. People I've reached. So you can see here where the people are that you are you've reached on your page. So you can actually see where that, like the people who have liked your page, people that you've reached, where they are, and where people are engaged, where they are, the ones that have engaged with your page, where they are. So the US, I'm getting a pretty good airing there, which is fantastic. Let's see, total likes on the page, that's fairly self-explanatory. I just wanted to find reach. We've done that. The post, the number of people your post was served to. So this is really the the overview in broken down form. So I'm going to let you go through this yourself, but you can sort of, the overview will give you, oh, that's where it was. No, it's gone now. Pages to watch, that's what I want. So the overview, if you have a look at these other ones, the overview breaks them down, chunks them up to a higher level. Not quite sure if I'm making sense here. If you have 100 or more likes on your page, here's something that you can do. You can watch pages, and it also suggests pages that you can watch. So you can see that I watch NLP Hypnotherapy. They've got 49,000 likes on their page. They've had 320 engagements. So there's another one here who's a hypnotherapy page. They've had 0 engagement. I've got 3,500 likes on my page. I've had 140 engagement. Well, in terms of overall engagement. And then you can see that there's other pages here that you can watch. So Shane, I'm watching your page as well and monitoring yours against mine. That's just something. But you can watch other people's pages, and when you see that they're doing well, you can actually go, okay, well, what is it? Top post, and have a look at what they're doing and what gets a lot of engagement and a lot of shares. Don't copy it completely. If you download it and re-upload it, remember to source it. But you can take stuff that's similar and make your own posts that are doing really, really well on the pages of like pages that you watch. That's it for tonight. I've got to get off of here because, today I'm about to head out down to Largs to get on to do the live one. And we'll talk about this in live tomorrow night. Bye for now.